Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Reporting.
Construction complete.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Reporting.
Warning, Atreides unit approaching. Construction complete.
Affirmative.
Atreides unit destroyed.
Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Construction complete.
Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative.
Atreides unit destroyed.
Reporting. Reporting.
Construction complete.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative.
Atreides unit destroyed.
Reporting. Affirmative. 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 Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Atreides unit destroyed. Construction complete.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Construction complete. Harkonnen harvester deployed.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Atreides unit destroyed.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Construction complete.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Construction complete. Harkonnen harvester deployed.
Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative.
Construction complete. Construction complete. Construction complete. Warning, Atreides unit approaching.
Affirmative. 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 Reporting. Acknowledged.
Construction complete. Construction complete. Harkonnen harvester deployed. Atreides unit destroyed.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Harkonnen harvester deployed. Construction complete.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting.
Construction complete. Atreides unit destroyed. Atreides unit destroyed. Atreides unit destroyed.
Reporting.
Construction complete.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Harkonnen harvester deployed. Construction complete. Construction complete. Atreides unit destroyed. Construction complete.
Reporting.
Construction complete. Warning, Atreides unit approaching. Atreides unit destroyed.
Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Reporting. 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 Acknowledge. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledge.
Construction complete. Harkonnen harvester deployed.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Atreides unit destroyed. Atreides unit destroyed. Atreides unit destroyed.
Affirmative.
Atreides unit destroyed.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Harkonnen harvester deployed.
Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative.
Atreides unit destroyed. Construction complete.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting.
Construction complete.
Acknowledged.
Warning, Atreides unit approaching. Harkonnen harvester deployed.
Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged. Report. Affirmative.
Our base is under attack.
Affirmative. Report. Affirmative.
Atreides unit destroyed. Construction complete.
Reporting. 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 Acknowledged. Reporting. Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Construction complete. Construction complete. Construction complete. Atreides unit destroyed. Construction complete. Construction complete.
Reporting.
Atreides unit destroyed.
Reporting. Reporting.
Construction complete. Harkonnen harvester deployed.
Affirmative. Report acknowledged.
Harkonnen harvester deployed. Construction complete. Atreides unit destroyed.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Report acknowledged.
Harkonnen vehicle repaired.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Reporting.
Harkonnen vehicle repaired.
Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting.
Construction complete. Warning, Atreides unit approaching.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Construction complete.
Report. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Harkonnen harvester deployed.
Report. Acknowledged. Reporting.
Atreides unit destroyed.
Reporting. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Construction complete. Our base is under attack.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Atreides unit destroyed. Atreides unit destroyed. Atreides unit destroyed. Atreides unit destroyed.
Affirmative.
Atreides unit destroyed. Harkonnen harvester deployed. Harkonnen harvester deployed.
Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting.
Atreides unit destroyed.
Report. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Frigate has arrived.
Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting.
Harkonnen harvester deployed.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Atreides unit destroyed. Atreides unit destroyed. Construction complete. Construction complete.
Acknowledged.
Construction complete.
Report. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Construction complete. Atreides unit destroyed.
Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Reporting.
Harkonnen harvester deployed.
Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Reporting. Reporting. Reporting.
Atreides unit destroyed. Atreides unit destroyed.
Report. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Frigate has arrived.
Report. Acknowledged. Report. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Harkonnen unit launched.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged. Report. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Report. Affirmative. 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 Report. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative.
Harkonnen harvester deployed.
Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. 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 Report. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative.
Ordos unit destroyed.
Reporting. Reporting.
Harkonnen vehicle repair. Atreides unit destroyed. Ordos unit destroyed.
Acknowledged.
Harkonnen vehicle repair.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Construction complete.
Reporting. Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative.
Ordos unit destroyed.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Harkonnen vehicle repair.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Atreides unit destroyed. Our base is under attack. Atreides unit destroyed.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Reporting.
Atreides unit destroyed.
Acknowledged.
Atreides unit destroyed.
Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Ordos unit destroyed.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Atreides unit destroyed. Harkonnen harvester deployed. Warning, Ordos unit approaching.
Reporting.
Ordos unit destroyed.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Ordos unit destroyed. Harkonnen vehicle repair.
Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Report. Affirmative. Reporting.
Construction complete.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Ordos unit destroyed.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Ordos unit destroyed.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Ordos unit destroyed.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative.
Ordos unit destroyed. Ordos unit destroyed. Ordos unit destroyed.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative.
Ordos unit destroyed.
Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged. Report. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Ordos unit destroyed.
Acknowledged.
Enemy structure destroyed. Atreides unit destroyed. Ordos unit destroyed. Ordos unit destroyed.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Warning, Ordos unit approaching.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Saboteur destroyed. Harkonnen vehicle repaired.
Reporting.
Ordos unit destroyed. Ordos unit destroyed.
Reporting.
Atreides unit destroyed. Ordos unit destroyed. Our base is under attack. Harkonnen vehicle repaired. Atreides unit destroyed.
Acknowledged.
Atreides unit destroyed. Harkonnen unit destroyed. Ordos unit destroyed. Ordos unit destroyed. Construction complete. Harkonnen harvester deployed.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Harkonnen harvester deployed.
Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative.
Construction complete.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Reporting. Affirmative. Report. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Warning, Ordos unit approaching. Enemy structure destroyed. Construction complete.
Reporting.
Harkonnen structure destroyed.
Yes, sir. Infantry. Yes, sir. Infantry out.
Ordos unit destroyed.
Infantry out.
Ordos unit destroyed.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Infantry. Affirmative.
Ordos unit destroyed.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Harkonnen unit destroyed. Ordos unit destroyed. Construction complete. Ordos unit destroyed. Construction complete.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir.
Atreides unit destroyed.
Moving out. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting.
Construction complete.
Moving out. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Atreides unit destroyed. Atreides unit destroyed. Atreides unit destroyed. Harkonnen harvester deployed.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting.
Our base is under attack.
Affirmative.
Ordos unit destroyed.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Ordos unit destroyed.
Moving out. Yes. Moving out. Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes. Moving out. Affirmative. Reporting.
Ordos unit destroyed. Ordos unit destroyed.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Report. Affirmative. Report. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Moving out.
Ordos unit destroyed.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Atreides unit destroyed. Atreides unit destroyed. Ordos unit destroyed.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir. Moving out.
Saboteur destroyed.
Report. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Report. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative.
Harkonnen harvester deployed.
Report. Affirmative. Reporting. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Harkonnen unit destroyed.
Reporting. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Report. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Atreides unit destroyed. Atreides unit destroyed.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Warning, Atreides unit approaching.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Construction complete. Warning, Wormstein. Atreides unit destroyed.
Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting.
Atreides unit destroyed. Atreides unit destroyed.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting.
Enemy structure destroyed. Enemy structure destroyed.
Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Report. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Report. Acknowledged.
Our base is under attack.
Affirmative. Report. Affirmative.
Enemy structure destroyed. Ordos unit destroyed.
Report. Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Warning, Ordos unit approaching.
Reporting. Affirmative. Report. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative.
Atreides unit destroyed. Atreides unit destroyed. Atreides unit destroyed.
Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Enemy structure destroyed.
Reporting. Reporting.
Atreides unit destroyed. Construction complete.
Reporting. Report. Affirmative. Report. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledge. Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledge. Reporting. Acknowledge. Reporting. Affirmative.
Construction complete.
Affirmative.
Atreides unit destroyed.
Acknowledge. Report. Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledge.
Atreides unit destroyed.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Report. Acknowledge. Reporting. Acknowledge. Report. Acknowledge.
Enemy structure destroyed.
Report. Affirm. Report. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Ordos unit destroyed. Ordos unit destroyed. Ordos unit destroyed. Ordos unit destroyed.
Acknowledge. Acknowledge.
Saboteur destroyed.
Affirmative. 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 Acknowledge.
Harkonnen unit destroyed.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir.
Harkonnen vehicle repaired. Ordos unit destroyed. Our base is under attack. Enemy structure destroyed. Atreides unit destroyed. Atreides unit destroyed. Atreides unit destroyed.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Reporting.
Atreides unit destroyed.
Yes, sir. Infantry out. Yes, sir. Infantry out. Reporting. Yes, sir. Moving out.
Sardukar destroyed. Enemy structure destroyed.
Report. Affirmative.
Atreides unit destroyed. Sardukar destroyed.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Moving out.
Atreides unit destroyed.
Moving out. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Report. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Infantry out. Report. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Report. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Warning, Atreides unit approaching.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Reporting. 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 Report. Acknowledged.
Ordos unit destroyed. Atreides unit destroyed. Ordos unit destroyed. Enemy structure destroyed.
Reporting. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Enemy structure destroyed.
Affirmative.
Ordos unit destroyed.
Acknowledged.
Enemy structure destroyed.
Report. Affirmative. Report. Reporting.
Atreides unit destroyed. Ordos unit destroyed. Atreides unit destroyed.
Yes, sir.
Atreides unit destroyed.
Report. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged. Report. Acknowledged.
Harkonnen vehicle repaired.
Report. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Harkonnen harvester deployed.
Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting.
Harkonnen vehicle repaired.
Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Atreides unit destroyed. Harkonnen unit destroyed. Warning, Atreides unit approaching.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative.
Harkonnen vehicle repaired.
Reporting.
Atreides unit destroyed.
Affirmative. Report. Affirmative. Reporting. Reporting. Yes. Moving out. Reporting.
Ordos unit destroyed. Saboteur destroyed.
Reporting.
Construction complete. Atreides unit destroyed. Harkonnen harvester deployed.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Ordos unit destroyed. Harkonnen vehicle repaired. Our base is under attack. Ordos unit destroyed.
Report. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting.
Atreides unit destroyed. Atreides unit destroyed.
Acknowledged. Reporting. Reporting.
Warning, Atreides unit approaching.
Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Enemy structure destroyed.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting.
Harkonnen unit destroyed.
Reporting. Reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Moving out.
Atreides unit destroyed.
Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Moving out.
Harkonnen unit destroyed.
Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Harkonnen vehicle repaired.
Moving out. Infantry. Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Infantry out. Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Harkonnen unit destroyed. Harkonnen harvester deployed.
Acknowledged.
Atreides unit destroyed.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Ordos unit destroyed.
Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Harkonnen harvester deployed. Atreides unit destroyed. Ordos unit destroyed. Harkonnen vehicle repaired. Ordos unit destroyed. Construction complete.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Reporting.
Enemy structure destroyed.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Moving out. Moving out.
Construction complete. Warning, Atreides units approaching.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative.
Harkonnen units destroyed.
Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged.
Harkonnen harvester deployed.
Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Harkonnen unit destroyed.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Report. Acknowledged.
Construction complete. Enemy structure destroyed. Construction complete. Harkonnen harvester deployed.
Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting.
Atreides unit destroyed. Atreides unit destroyed.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Report. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Report. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Report. Acknowledged. Report. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Warning, Ordos unit approaching. Ordos unit destroyed. Ordos unit destroyed. Ordos unit destroyed.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Reporting. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Ordos unit destroyed.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting.
Ordos unit destroyed.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Atreides unit destroyed. Atreides unit destroyed. Construction complete. Our base is under attack. Atreides unit destroyed. Atreides unit destroyed. Atreides unit destroyed. Atreides unit destroyed.
Reporting.
Atreides unit destroyed.
Acknowledged.
Construction complete.
Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative.
Ordos unit destroyed. Harkonnen harvester deployed.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting.
Atreides unit destroyed.
Reporting. Affirmative. Report. Affirmative.
Construction complete.
Acknowledged.
Warning, Atreides unit approaching.
Reporting. Reporting. Acknowledged. Report. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Report. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Atreides unit destroyed. Construction complete. Harkonnen harvester deployed. Construction complete.
Acknowledged.
Construction complete. Construction complete. Construction complete.
Report. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Construction complete. Construction complete. Construction complete. Construction complete.
Reporting.
Construction complete. Harkonnen unit deployed. Warning, Atreides unit approaching.
Affirmative.
Construction complete. Atreides unit destroyed.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Harkonnen vehicle repaired.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Saboteur destroyed. Construction complete.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Reporting.
Harkonnen vehicle repaired.
Report. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting. Reporting.
Construction complete. Harkonnen unit deployed.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Reporting.
Atreides unit destroyed. Warning, Atreides unit approaching. Atreides unit destroyed.
Report. Affirmative.
Harkonnen vehicle repaired.
Reporting.
Enemy structure destroyed.
Affirmative. 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 Reporting. Reporting. Affirmative. Report. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Report. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Harkonnen vehicle repair.
Reporting. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Report. Acknowledged. Reporting. Reporting. Affirmative.
Atreides unit destroyed. Atreides unit destroyed. Atreides unit destroyed.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Atreides unit destroyed.
Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. 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 Acknowledged.
Construction complete. Enemy structure destroyed. Atreides unit destroyed. Atreides unit destroyed. Construction complete.
Acknowledged. Report. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting.
Construction complete. Warning, Atreides unit approaching.
Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative.
Harkonnen unit destroyed.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Enemy structure destroyed.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Atreides unit destroyed.
Affirmative.
Atreides unit destroyed.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Atreides unit destroyed. Atreides unit destroyed.
Reporting.
Atreides unit destroyed.
Reporting. Reporting. Affirmative.
Construction complete.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Enemy structure destroyed. Construction complete. Harkonnen unit deployed.
Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative.
Enemy structure destroyed. Atreides unit destroyed.
Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting.
Saboteur destroyed. Harkonnen Arbiter deployed.
Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting.
Enemy structure destroyed.
Acknowledged. Report. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Reporting. Reporting. Affirmative.
Atreides unit destroyed.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Harkonnen unit deployed.
Affirmative.
Construction complete.
Yes, sir. Moving it. Affirmative.
Atreides unit destroyed.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Reporting.
Construction complete. Harkonnen units deployed. Construction complete. Harkonnen units deployed.
Moving out.
Harkonnen harvester deployed.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir. Moving out.
Harkonnen harvester deployed.
Reporting. Report. Report. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledge. Reporting. Affirmative.
Construction complete. Five. Construction complete. Harkonnen units deployed. Harkonnen harvester deployed.
Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Report. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Reporting.
Warning, Ordos units approaching.
Acknowledged. Reporting. Report. Acknowledged. Report. Affirmative. Report. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Report. Report. Acknowledged.
Ordos units destroyed. Ordos units destroyed.
Reporting. Affirmative. Report. Affirmative.
Ordos units destroyed.
Moving out. Affirmative. Report. Acknowledged. Report. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Report. Report. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Harkonnen vehicle repaired. Ordos units destroyed.
Report. Affirmative. Report. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Harkonnen harvester deployed. Enemy structure destroyed.
Affirmative. Report. Report. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Ordos units destroyed.
Affirmative. Reporting. Reporting. Yes. Moving out.
Ordos units destroyed.
Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Ordos units destroyed.
Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Warning, Ordos units approaching.
Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting. Yes. Moving out.
Saboteur destroyed. Ordos units destroyed.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Ordos units destroyed.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Enemy structure destroyed.
Reporting.
Harkonnen vehicle repaired.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Enemy structure destroyed.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Harkonnen structure destroyed.
Reporting.
Ordos units destroyed. Ordos units destroyed.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting.
Enemy structure destroyed.
Affirmative.
Harkonnen vehicle enemy structure destroyed. Ordos unit destroyed. Ordos unit destroyed.
Reporting. Acknowledge. Report. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Moving out. Reporting. 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 Acknowledge.
Harkonnen unit destroyed. Ordos unit destroyed.
Acknowledge.
Harkonnen harvester deployed. Harkonnen unit destroyed.
Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Enemy structure destroyed.
Acknowledged.
Enemy structure destroyed.
Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting.
Ordos unit destroyed.
Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Reporting.
Construction complete. Harkonnen unit launched.
Acknowledged. Reporting.
Construction complete. Harkonnen unit deployed.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Harkonnen vehicle repair.
Reporting. Affirmative. Report. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Report. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Enemy structure destroyed.
Reporting. 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 Affirmative.
Ordos unit destroyed.
Acknowledged.
Enemy structure destroyed.
Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Infantry out. Infantry out.
Ordos unit destroyed.
Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting.
Ordos unit destroyed. Warning, worm sign.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Ordos unit destroyed.
Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Harkonnen vehicle repair. Enemy structure destroyed.
Report. Affirmative. Reporting.
Warning, Ordos unit approaching.
Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Ordos unit destroyed.
Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative.
Harkonnen vehicle repair.
Moving out.
Enemy structure destroyed.
Report. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Harkonnen unit destroyed.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting. Report. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Report. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Harkonnen vehicle repair.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Ordos unit destroyed.
Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Report. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Enemy structure destroyed. Your mission is complete.